Capricorn, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. What's going on? What's going on for Capricorn, please? What's up? What's going on? Show me that Capricorn energy, please. Show me that Capricorn energy, please. I'm trying to recall if I have any notes for you. I don't. So that's good. I don't know. So it's a blank slate when I sat down, which is wonderful. It's nice to not always know more or less what the read's going to be prior to sitting down, which happens quite a bit. So it's nice to have some lovely blank energy for you. Let's see what's going on. This is the Tarot deck of the Illuminati. Show me Capricorn, please. Take what resonates, leave it does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Always, always, always. What's going on, please? Show me that Capricorn energy. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see. What's going on for Capricorn? Okay. Some of you might have a decision coming up, but for the most part, oh, Page of Wands to the Ten of Cups. One thing leads to the other, so we hope, yeah? All right, beginning stages. Hopefully it's leading to something more. All right, what's going on? Is there a shared recent past, please, between Capricorn and their person? Shared recent past, please. The Empress and the Four of Swords. Okay. Okay. You and your person might have decided to take a break in the recent past. That's heavy person energy. It doesn't have to be. I mean, don't get me wrong. We can be the Empress in our own right, sure. And if you were feeling fabulous and but you were on your own and being quiet, possibly taking a vacation and time out, then that's you. Okay, the Empress doesn't have to be somebody else, but we shall see. Okay, but just the idea is, you know what, I'm taking a break. It's long, it's needed, it's overdue. I feel good about that with the King of Cups energy. But yeah, it could be shared energy. Typically, the Empress is in conjunction with somebody else, but if you are feeling self-empowered enough, you can absolutely be the Empress on your own, just like you can be the Emperor on your own. You bet. In fact, they're such strong-willed people, they can often be individuals in their own right. They're not necessarily indicative to someone who is very, very special to us. It could very well be individualized energy, especially with that Four Swords being there. It's like, you know what? It's hard being the Empress. I need a break. I've had similar thoughts lately. Okay, shared. Show me shared, please. Show me shared. Is there any shared energy here? Shared currents between Capricorn and a person. Judgment. Timing's not right yet, so you could well be on your own. It's not that it's for lack of curiosity, Page of Wands. But with that judgment call, something might be cooking in the works, honey. Low-level curiosity, possibly talking to some folks. Nothing huge, nothing over the top, nothing crazy. Like some low-level communication, some interest, some flirting. Nothing huge, right? So that very well could be you then, the Empress. In your recent past, you might have taken a break from love and just be like, oh, no, I need a break. Thank you. You know, and that's absolutely plausible. You bet. Especially for working hard, we're very protective. The Empress is a highly protective creature. She doesn't just sit on her ass looking pretty. Okay. She brings things into the world. She's honestly more productive than the Emperor is. The Emperor is more likely to sit on his ass and issue orders. She actually does shit. So, some of you took a break from doing things. Busyness, shared energy? No. Timing wasn't right. No wonder you took a break. So I'm seeing a Capricorn here who took a break from dating, love, that kind of thing. Maybe a little this, little that. Nothing too crazy. It's just mostly curiosity. Show me Capricorn's independent energy, please. Current independent energy. Current independent energy. Seven of Pentacles, investment. King of Wands, determined to do so. We're continuing on in our investment. I do feel like, yeah, I'm looking at individualized energy here. Individualized Capricorn energy. Seven of Pentacles. We're continuing on. We took our break. Timing's not right to date yet. Okay, we took our break and now it's time to get back in there and resume our investment in life and in work, etc. Okay. Is there another energy surrounding Capricorn, please? Five of Wands. Could be fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be combative. It could be competition, though. The person that you are interested in possibly might have competition surrounding them, or they see you that way. We need to clarify. That's interesting. So yeah, there's something here. That flew right out. Yeah, we're turned on by somebody with that Knight of Wands energy. You bet. More of that fire energy too. It's a little combative though. That it just the way it flew out, it might actually be the classic interpretation of competition surrounding this person, or this person perceives you as having competition surrounding you. We shall see. Show me the future energy of this connection, please. Show me. Okay. The Five of Swords. Oh, we don't like that. What's behind? Well, that also depends, though, if you're going to throw your hat in that arena. What's in front of that Five of Swords, please? What's in front of that Five of Swords, please? What's in front of it? The Star. The sign of Aquarius. What's in front of the Star? The Tower. Oh my. I'd like to know what you're going to do, because honestly I can't tell. There's such major concepts here. We're going to have to clarify them. Every single one of them is going to have to be clarified. It could be that, yeah, you do decide to throw your hat in that arena, and it could be your wish and you move in together. The Tower doesn't have to be negative. Does it have a core meaning? Absolutely. It also has side meanings or sub meanings, and one of them is moving in together. You got to throw your hat in that arena, though. Are you going to? Are you going to do that fight? It means a lot to you. The Star could literally be an Aquarius, and then we also have Taurus, Scorpio, heavy fire energy as well, and then also Taurus, Libra. Action and/or advice for Capricorn. Oh, I want to see what you do. Are you done clearing that battlefield, though? You gonna fight that fight? Get this person's energy? What's the advice and/or action, please? Advice and/or action, please. Or are they going to reverse energies as it applies? Are they going to fight for you? Some of you will be coming out of a cycle soon, and that's when your communication opens up. There's a period of silence, I'm telling you. You went through a period of silence. Advice and/or action, please, for Capricorn. Yes, correct. Options in love. One of them, I'm telling you, has a combative and/or competitive energy surrounding them, or they see you that way. You have options in love. I feel like you're leaning towards the one that looks like will require the most work in terms of competition. Okay, you really are into this person, or otherwise you wouldn't be considering it, or they're really into you, or otherwise they wouldn't be considering it. It's going to require you to take a chance, though. Oh, is it time to make a calculated risk? Advice and/or action. Okay. Let's do an overall. What's the overall energy here for Capricorn, please? Overall, you're happy. That's the long and short of it. You are happy overall. Some of you are literally undecided about a pathway in temperance, if you will have a clear pathway in time, or quite literally, do I have a pathway that's clear with a Sag? That's for some of you, not all of you. Okay, because we have temperance here. Overall, you are self-contained, self-satisfied, but there is a question surrounding the pathway regarding either specifically a Sagittarius, or if you will actually have a clear pathway that's you could see, okay, in time. Some of you are questioning your pathway with a Sag. That's for some of you, not all of you. But for the most part, overall, you are happy. Okay, let's do this. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, please? What's going on, please? What's going on to me? What's going on to me? Do I have an incoming message? Okay, I guess I'm getting a message. What's going on to me? Something's headed my way. Great. Awesome. What's going on to me? Oh, great. Well, you know, something's coming through the pipeline. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. What's going on for Capricorn, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. What's going on? What's going on? Let's do one more. Okay. The Empress with the Four Swords. So, youth just larding in charge, but you also needed a break. Some of you recently got back from vacation. This is like very recent, or you went through a period of celibacy, silence. I'm not dating, I'm not interested. Thank you. Okay. I need to get into a better place of healing. That kind of thing. Yeah, it wasn't like I said, I saw him earlier, Page of Wands. It wasn't for lack of curiosity. You kept your eye possibly on this. You might have kept your eye specifically on somebody with that Four of Wands energy, but for the most part, it wasn't very strong. This might be someone that you were recovering from that you simply could not get, or get them interested in you. Again, that curiosity can work both ways. So some of you might have just stopped pursuing. You kept your eye on a situation, possibly a person, but nothing came of it. So you went through a place of retreat, just in the general sense. I just see that you were probably tired. You know, it could be with the Leo too. You just had strength at this time, very productive, had a lot going on. Something didn't work out with somebody. There was a little bit of interest there, but it just kind of fizzled out. That's what I'm seeing there. You know, for the most part, we had to exude a great deal of strength at this time, so it's looking like you didn't have time for a relationship anyway. Okay, it's kind of like a disappointment, but nothing major. Overall, I see you just being very busy, highly productive, having to have strength to continue on. Low-level curiosity. Somebody particularly got your interest, but it didn't go anywhere. But regardless, you took a break, you took a vacation, went back to the drawing board. You know what? When it's time, Judgment. You know? Mm-hmm. Einstein. Excuse me. Let's say that microphone had better be on. It had better be on. And so it is. And so it is. So I had that moment where it's like, how pissed am I about to get right now? I was like, you just saw that moment. It's like, how pissed am I about to get right now? Show me judgment, please. Show me judgment. When the time is timed, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. When the Ace of Swords drops, when I make a declaration, it's true. When the timing's right, the timing's right. That's the truth. You ain't sweating it. Again, the Empress is underlying this. That's gorgeous. Lovely. Lovely. You yourself got back to work, though, after a period of rest. We resumed our investment, the Seven of Pentacles. There was some anxiety here. Why? You. What about you? Oh, your options. Oh, your options. Some of you were actively being pursued by somebody that you didn't particularly care for. You know what I mean? Or it could be that, don't get me wrong, you went back to it. You had your break. You concluded that when the timing's right, the timing's right. Cool, I get that. Seven of Pentacles, we went back to work in our investment. But there's some anxiety here. It might have been that somebody was actively pursuing you that you were like, I'm not into this. Go away. You know, this might have been the reason why you took a break to begin with. Perhaps you did have a breakup, whatever. I don't know. Could be literally with a Leo. But somebody, I feel like somebody was trying to pursue you and like, I'm not into it. And when you got back to it, you started showing signs of life again. They started to reapproach you. Is that it? Is that what I'm saying here? And let me know if that's true for you. Or you yourself you're resuming your life again. You took a break. You feel better. Okay, you're recharged. And now you got the stress about putting yourself back out there again. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Cups to the Seven of Cups to you. So it could be that somebody was pursuing you and it caused you stress because you're like, I'm not into this. I'm not into this. I'm not into this. Or the idea of going back out there provoked your anxiety because the Seven of Pentacles is what we know. It's a comfortable investment. We're familiar with it. We know what's going on. We know what's going on in that garden. Okay. But the love stuff sometimes causes you anxiety because you do want it. You do want to have it. You do want to experience. You know it's important. But at the same time, it's like, you know, the timing just doesn't feel right. And I want it to be correct, right? All right. There is somebody here I know you're interested in, the Five of Wands. They either have competition surrounding them or they see you as having competition surrounding you. Again, reverse energies as it applies. Show me the Five of Wands, please. Dude. Oh my God. Yeah. Somebody's interested in you, all right. I don't know why it's under secret. I really don't know why it's under secret, but you seem to be ignoring it. Or they want you to chase them. Okay. Let me know if you're dealing with Libra or Pisces. It does feel like somebody's interested in you, honey, Capricorn. It's just your back is turned to them. Your back is turned to them. Okay. It's, that's interesting. You're playing hard to get. I don't know. I do feel like somebody is at your back. So I guess they see your energy as being non-reactive. You've moved on. You're pursuing other things. Could literally be a Sagittarius, Virgo. And they're unsure about where they are in your life. Wow. Yeah. I do feel like energetically speaking, someone is behind you and or chasing you and they would like to compete over you and you don't seem to be terribly interested. So this might have been the energy that it was too low level. It couldn't come together. I don't know why. Okay. But energetically speaking, I feel like if you just turned around, you would smack right into this person who would love to... They would just love to get together with you energetically. Okay, this might be the person that provokes your anxiety. Perhaps this is the person that you would like to consider a love option. But you've already dismissed it. I don't know. Like there's too much competition surrounding them and I'm just not interested in that. I'm just not interested in engaging in that. I'm not interested in competing. Just choose me. Just choose me. You know, I'm not interested in competing. Just choose me. Was that the issue with this person? Is that why you took a break? The interest was there, but they didn't make an open declaration if they were truly interested in you or not, that kind of thing. Something was there, but it didn't come together, and you're like, fuck it anyway. You know what? Timing's not right. That tells me then you're still interested in this person. You're still interested in this person, and you tell yourself not to be. But also, you're not engaging in them simultaneously. Why are you doing that? I understand that, Capricorn, I do. This thing about I shouldn't have to compete, you should just be interested in me or not. But, you know, not everybody operates the same way. Some people like to be competed over. That way they know for sure that the interest is there and if there's a point, okay? Because some people just don't have the ability to speak their truth. I like you, I'm interested in, I would like to go out with you sometime. And that's really just leaves a straightforward answer, yes or no. Where some people, they have to know that you're actively engaging with them first before they can understand that. I don't know. It's confusing here. It's confusing here. It is confusing here. I can still see you're interested in this person, but it's like you're also actively turning your back on them simultaneously. So I don't know if you're doing this thing where it's like it's hard to get, you're playing hard to get, or you just know you're not supposed to be interested in this person, so you don't demonstrate it or show it, but they are still very much interested in you. Okay, so you let me know, because your energy entanglement is kind of going both ways. They want you to pursue them, but you don't seem to be, but yet you still desire them simultaneously. So I don't know what's up with that. You know, this might be someone who kind of teases with their energy, or they're into mind games, or they're into bluffing, or who knows what. You know, they're not able to make... If you can't make an open declaration, I'm not into that either, right? I don't respect that. I don't get that. It's like, declare yourself or go home. Seriously. So this person might like to tease and flirt, but they don't actually make an open declaration where their interests are. And maybe that's why you're like, yeah, I'm attracted to you, but you also don't seem to tell me what's going on or what's up. You know, I need some direction here, right? I don't know. You tell me. I do know you're still interested in them, but you act like you aren't. I can see that. But, you know, don't forget, you know, this thing over here when the timing's right, if it's ever right. You know, maybe they'll come to me without any confusion or teasing or flirting, and they'll be straightforward. Perhaps that's what you're waiting on here with the Judgment, Ace of Swords. Like, they'll tell me their truth in time. Something like that. I don't know. I do know this. I do know that you secretly want them to approach you. They just like maybe try harder. Something like that. Because yes, you're still interested in them, but you also want them to approach you. You know, I want you to compete over me, something like that, or I want you to approach me, or I want your energy to be more direct and or clear with me. Okay, so I don't know, Capricorn, you know, I don't quite understand that stuff. I don't know how to get involved in things like that. That's just confusing to me. These things are either yes or no, but if you want to do this intricate dance of emotional flirtation and acting like you don't care, and when you really do, and you want them to chase you, you want them to try harder, you don't want to compete over them, but you would like it if they approached you. I don't know. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't know. I guess in the dating realm, I just tend to be so very black or white. It's like either yes or no. I don't really understand this fine dance of emotional and or romantic sexual chicken. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's kind of like, it's a yes or no in my book. So... I don't know, man. See, I'm telling you, you want this person to come to you, to take a chance and a risk on you. I'm telling you, you want that even though you act like you don't. And you do. This is probably the person whose energy you started engaging with, and it was confusing right away. It was mixed signals right away. It was not cohesive right away. You took a break from it. It didn't work out. And it's like, you know what? In time, this thing will reveal itself. Have they, though? Let's find out. Let's find out if they're going to reveal themselves, or you are somebody here, okay? You both want the same thing, but you both act like you skirt around it. You skirt around it. I don't know. Maybe you find that intriguing. I don't know. I just think it's confusing. What's the Five of Swords, please? Okay. The Three of Swords. We're afraid of rejection. That's why. That's the long and short of it, honey. That's what it comes down to. We're afraid of rejection. Okay, we got to work through that, right? You want to participate in this, Five of Swords. That's why nobody's openly declaring themselves they're afraid of rejection. That's really it. That's what it comes down to, huh? It's fear of rejection. Just do it and be done with it, honey. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Like I said, it shouldn't be this complicated. It's either yes or no, really. I'm sorry. This is just too much. This is just too much of a flirty, dancy waltz thing, and I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like a yes or a no. I don't know, maybe it's like baiting the hook a little bit. Give them something to work with. Gauge the interest. But the point is, with the Three of Swords over the Five of Swords, we are terrified to put ourselves out there, openly declare our wishes, wants, expectations, okay? Because then that would mean an absolute yes or an absolute no. What if they say yes? What if they say no? So we do this intricate, weird, non-defining dance between two people who are clearly interested in each other. That way we can avoid pain if we're rejected and the fear of what if we are accepted. Okay, so yeah. Okay, let's, I don't know. I hope we can get out of this. And I hope we do. Show me the star, please. Well, I don't know what you expect them to change. Okay, we're still waiting on change here. Actively looking towards change over something that's very important to us, the star. How so? What are we waiting to change? You want this person to balance up and come forward. You do. Your underlying point is that this manifestation, you really want this person to approach you so you don't have to... I'm going to go ahead and say it, Capricorn. I feel like you don't want to be rejected, so you want this person to be openly come forward to you in terms of declaration and balance up with you directly. Okay, and that's wonderful. You should want somebody to balance up with you directly, and that would be your wish with this person. You're still, as far as I can tell, hoping shit will change of its own accord. That way we don't have to risk rejection or fear rejection if they come forward. Here's the thing, honey, they're doing it too. They don't want to be rejected either, hence they haven't come forward. You really, really want them to come forward for the same reasons, okay? You know, let's see if that happens. Show me the Tower. Let's see if it happens. Show me the Tower, please. Pages, we're just watching. We're just watching for a magnificent answer. Show me the Tower. You're manifesting. You know, manifesting patience. Also, could be a Sagittarius. We are actively watching, hoping to see proof of our manifestation for something rather significant, when I feel like if just one of you had the nerve to put yourselves out there in the open declaration instead of this weird dance of I'm not interested, but yes I am. I'm not interested, but yes I am. I don't need it, but I would like it. You know, okay. Somebody's really manifesting somebody else to do the hard thing. Okay, and we're waiting, Page of Swords, we're waiting, we're watching, but we're not actually doing. I can see the desire in you. Your wish is for them to come forward to you so you don't have to deal with this. This fear of rejection. I don't know. You have options in love, but you seem to be really tied to this one person who they're afraid to come forward, and frankly, so are you. This sucks, dude. We have major concepts here. The Star, the Tower, it's important, in other words. It's fucking important, but all we're doing under that is pulling 3 of Wands and Page of Swords, and we're hoping shit will change and balance up, and we want them to come towards us, literally. You come to me with your declaration. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting myself out there. No, no, no. Okay. All right, 7 of Cups. Your advice and or action, consider your options in love. This person may not be it, honey. If you can't openly declare yourself, it's just, like I said, it might be too much of a burden. Okay, you might be really turned on by this person, Ace of Wands, but you might just, this might be too much of a burden for you, honey. I don't know. It seems to me if you two are so into each other, one of you should say, drop a something, drop a declarative, drop a sentence, I'm into you. That's the declaration. It's just pretty fucking simple. I'm into you. I can't stop thinking about you. Would you like to go out sometime? Let's say you've been dating. Do you want to take it exclusive? You know, it just, seriously, it's a question as well as a declarative. It's, I don't know. If one of you can't do this, I feel it's going to end, because this watching and waiting for something very significant to just, the both of you are doing it. It's not just you. You both are. You both are. And somebody got to take the reins on this, honey. Somebody got to step up, take the reins on this. Okay? Your overall energy is that you're fine. The 9 of Cups, sure, and that's lovely. This option, though, this particular option in love might literally be too much of a burden if one of you can't open up. Say something that's 6 of Pentacles that relates to you both. I mean, I'm into you. I think you're into me. Do you want to take this somewhere? You want to go out sometime? Something like that. What you really want, truly, is hidden under moon energy. And what you truly want, okay, we're going to use this idea of divine timing, which I've seen twice. Okay, it looks like as a delay tactic. Overall, are you happy on your own? 9 of Cups? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. As you should be. Okay? And I'm not saying you're not a busy person. Of course you are. I can see that you're productive. I can see that. I can also see that this person means a lot to you, you to them. And both of you are afraid to say something that is substantial. We're being very careful. Okay. Too careful. Okay, both of you are waiting on the same thing, a sense of firm direction from the other person to say something, make a move, drop a message that has some value to it. Okay, that you can both understand in a way that's practical and fair to you both. Okay. And this option in love might be too much of a burden to you if you can't put your sticks down long enough to, and it's also a kind of sense of pride too. Look at my ability to carry all this stuff at one time. It might be just too much of a burden. Anyway, we, in our Emperor Heart of Hearts here, Emperor card of Aries, 5 of Cups, it's our secret that we are afraid of hurt. Strongly too, with that Emperor energy. The Emperor's here. Okay, he is terrified of rejection and pain. So he keeps everything buried under the moon energy about what it is that he would really want, and hope shit will just work itself out in time. Okay, not so good. What you do, I do not know. The whole point of tarot is to not just see where we've been and where we are now, but where we're going, and can we make corrections and or adjustments along the way. And the answer to that is absolutely. If you don't like the way, if this resonates with you and you don't like the direction of your engagement with this person, then do the opposite of what we're seeing here. It's really that simple. Okay, if you really want this person, if you want this person's attention and in a way that's viable and that you can actually wrap your mind around and it makes sense in the real world and in the 3D, be the bigger person and make an open declaration, because you are both hoping the other person will say something of substance and or value and or take action in a way that's valuable. You know, this might have well been the person that you needed to take a break from, or you already had something like this in the past that you've dealt with, and you've just taken a break from love in general. All I know is that you seem to bank heavily on judgment to just kind of tell you what to do in time. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at a Capricorn who needs to make decisions as opposed to just hoping shit will work itself out in time, or the other person will come forward in time. Not my favorite thing, this sense of divine timing and guidance, which is absolutely a real thing, but it's always after the fact. And you never know it until after the fact. In the meantime, the rest of us, all we can do is make decisions for ourselves to progress our life. But if we sit around hoping something else or some entity or some whatever you want to call it will make decisions for us and maneuver us just so, some people will be waiting a long time. I literally just read a comment the other day that said, I wanted to take action in love 20 years ago, but I always figured, you know, God would work it out, or spirit or divinity would work it out, and here I am 20 years later, still hoping that same person I could never say I loved will come around. That's the difference between divine timing and making decisions for ourselves. Anyway, Capricorn, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. This is very open-ended. This is not an absolute. I see this as an open-ended. It can be corrected like that. It's not an absolute. It's open-ended. You have free will in all things. Okay, just please know it's like you both have the same concerns. All right. I hope this message finds you well. Take care. Be well.